Hey, what's going on everybody? Rick here, and this is what's happening right now at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Blue skies, sunshine, palm trees, and a high of 93 degrees today. Lots of things happening in Hollywood Studios. This park's sort of mid-transition right now, but very close to some new things opening up. Or maybe I should say, instead of new things opening up, reimagined things opening up very soon. And to get to one of those reimagined openings, we need to head down Sunset Boulevard. Just a couple days ago, May 4th, Hollywood Studios was booked solid, though most of the crowd was in Galaxy's Edge. 11:24 in the morning, the Tower of Terror is a 45-minute wait. But we need to go this way for like the biggest update of the day. Rockin' Roller Coaster, starring, it doesn't say anymore. You think they're gonna change it to say The Muppets? Because it still says starring. I wonder if they're gonna add The Muppets under there or something. Who knows? Doesn't matter, we know it stars The Muppets. Look at how they've changed the Cadillac here. And if you like that, wait till you see the big guitar over here. Very colorful. Pretty close to what the artist's rendition was. The artist rendering. If not exact, it's very close, but there it is. Behind the hedges. But we'll zoom in. Give you a better look at that big guitar. It is still a rock and roller coaster. It's just that the Muppets there are doing the rockin'. Alright, so here's the big picture as we stroll around the area here. The original Aerosmith version closed on March 2nd, 2026. This new version of Rock and Roller Coaster, starring the Muppets, is going to open May 26th for the general public. The ride system, the track, the thrills all stay the same. You know, the launch is still 60 miles per hour, the inversions, etc., etc. Everything else, the story, the music, the queue, the characters are reimagined. Now, instead of racing to an Aerosmith concert, the new plot centers around Kermit the Frog, Miss Piggy, and the gang taking over G-Force Records. The house band is Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem. The band is late, of course, and they're rushing across Hollywood to make the concert. So it kind of keeps the same basic get to the show fast structure as it had before, but it adds in a little Muppet chaos and comedy. It's the queue and the pre-show where a lot of the retheming effort went. The old Aerosmith recording studio is now Muppet-run G-Force Records. I think Scooter's uncle bought G-Force Records. That's what I think what happened. New props and gags, gonzo items, rubber chickens, etc. The new pre-show features the Muppets, Scooter trying to organize the band, penguin engineers, new audio animatronics, including Scooter. So obviously no more Aerosmith music. Some songs you're going to hear are going to include Born to be Wild, Walking on Sunshine, Love Roller Coaster, Rock Rock Till You Drop. Randomized soundtrack like before, but new songs. Should be some extra details in here and Easter eggs, some celebrity cameos rumored, like Weird Al Yankovic and Neil Patrick Harris. Elements from the closed Muppet Vision 3D are being reused as well. Discussion time. Was this a good move or not? Let me know in the comment section below. Me personally, not that big of a Muppet fan. The old Muppet Vision, I think I saw that once. And this is despite the fact that I kind of grew up. I was a kid when the original Muppet show came on TV, and I did very much enjoy the show. I recall watching that show a lot. I never did watch any of the movies, and then I had aged out of watching cartoons, I think, and I had aged out of watching cartoons by the time like the Muppet Babies came on Saturday mornings. So I don't hate the Muppets. I don't love them. I don't have a strong connection other than, you know, I enjoyed the show when it was on, I think it came on NBC, at least in my town, came on NBC way back in the day. I really liked the show. I just didn't convert into a full-on Muppets fan, but I know there's a lot out there. So you guys, like I said, comment in the comment section below, what do you think of this retheming? Oh my gosh, I almost forgot to tell you about the Passholder previews for the new roller coaster. Now, I told you that for the general public, it's going to officially reopen May 26th. But May 21st, 22nd, and 23rd, pass holders can get a virtual queue for the ride on the My Disney Experience app, starting at 7 a.m. Now, you don't have to be in the park at 7 a.m., but that is when the first slot of queues open up. And then I think again at 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. It's been a while since I've played the 7 a.m. virtual queue game for Disney. And my wife Nikki was always better at that game than I was. Pausing for a little musical entertainment. So we have that, and then in Toy Story Land you have the Green Army Man Band. But other than that, I feel like Hollywood Studios needs a little more of that music and dance around the park. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's the only real two things I can think of. Need something on Hollywood Boulevard, and I don't know what you can do in Star Wars Land, but just a little more live in the streets entertainment is what I'm saying. So I mentioned Rock and Roller Coaster reopening on May 26th. You know what else opens or reopens on May 26th? Animation Courtyard, which had a full overhaul. Area rethemed into a Walt Disney Studios Courtyard concept. The magic of Disney animation returns after 10 plus years, replacing Launch Bay. New family-focused experience and exhibits. This is a huge identity shift for this side of the park. We can actually walk back this way a little further. There you see the sorcerer hat returning to Hollywood Studios. Not quite the way it was way back in the day, but you know, it's here, it's back, baby. I also have a Star Wars ride update for you when we get into Galaxy's Edge. We are still before the noon hour of the day, and just like Tower of Terror, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, a 45-minute wait. Back to a thought I had earlier. Obviously, Hollywood Studios has some good stadium or auditorium shows. I was talking about, you know, street shows earlier. If you like press pennies, you collect press pennies, over here by Walt Disney Presents, you have the Heroines collection. Oh, the glare is so hard to try to make those out. But it's over here should you want a press penny. Plenty of meet and greets back this way. Looks like Honey found his super suit. And it's, hey, right out of the dry cleaner too. Looks sharp. Whether you're wanting a photo with a character or like over here, this Pixar, that Pixar wall, just a good photo. No character needed. You're the characters. Billboard advertising The Devil Wears Prada 2. I know my girls and Nikki want to see that. And then this over here, The Mandalorian and Grogu. More about this when we get to Galaxy's Edge. Into Toy Story Land, and I never plan on seeing the Green Army Man Band. I just look into it, and it looks like I'm getting lucky again as they're just coming on stage. Let's make our way and actually see the show. Almost like a cavalcade or a parade. The band leading the way for Woody and Jesse. FYI, it's noon, so apparently they do a show at noon. That is something I should remember.
All right, soldiers, secure the perimeter.
Sir, yes, sir.
Hey, well, good afternoon, everyone.
How we doing today?
Excellent.
And now, my friends, you're almost in the best spot. Do me a favor, scoot in one step
all the way
forward.
up to this imaginary line.
Nice and tight, everybody. Excellent job along that half circle. Now listen up. We're glad you're here, but for your safety and ours, please do not cross over that imaginary line. We don't want you getting hurt. Let me hear you say, sir, yes, sir.
Sir, yes, sir.
Very good, everybody. Excellent job. Well done.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Great job, everybody.
Left side secure, sir.
Great job, brother. It's good to go. Excellent job. Drum corps, Operation Have a Good Time has begun.
Yeah.
Traffic cadence one. Cadence one.
Sir, yes, sir.
We are the Green Army Drum Corps!
Yeah!
And it's our mission to bring you music and fun. That's right! Let's have a great time out there. And that's in order.
Yes, sir!
All right, troops, roll call. I'm on the tenors.
I'm on the snare drum. And I'm green!
Private, you're a drum.
Yeah, you're right, sir. Sorry, everybody. I'm on the bass drum.
Alrighty, now messing around. Let's show what we can really do. Slab one.
Slab one. Sir, yes, sir.
But first, I need to see everybody. That's salute. Now come on now, get up together. There we go. Great job, everyone. Eddie.
And let's see two thumbs up. Great job, Eddie. All right, everyone, let's hear a big sir, yes, sir.
Sir, yes, sir.
Excellent job.
live stream viewers love that show. Toy Story Mania, a 50-minute wait. We will check on Slinky Dog in just a moment. It is a 1 hour wait, 60 minutes for Slinky Dog Dash.
Here we go.
Fun coaster. Family coaster. Fun family coaster. You know, not every roller coaster has to go 70 miles per hour to be fun. I left the house without putting sunscreen on. Not good. A 30-minute wait for this ride. Alien swirling saucers. Into Galaxy's Edge. This place was insane on Star Wars Day, which is May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. And Revenge of the 5th. But this place was crazy on May the 4th. Now, my original plan was to be here that day. I was going to do a live stream, and I did a live stream at Epcot, and then park hop over here, but I bailed on that plan. But I did see on the social media posts on the craziness. I think they like reached capacity, I think. I don't know if they, at one point they stopped letting people into the land. It was so crazy. But specialty food, specialty drinks, some special merchandise for Star Wars Day. A lot of people with their lightsabers. I probably would have brought mine had I come. Although mine wasn't bought here at Galaxy's Edge. I got my saber from N-Sabers. I'll leave a link to N-Sabers with my discount code, Darth Ricks. My lightsaber is capable of playing Star Wars music. I would have been a hit here on Star Wars Day if I was brave enough to battle the crowds. You know, they say, some say, the Star Wars fandom is dead. The crowd here the other day would say otherwise. I do have some ride update information for Galaxy's Edge I want to share with you. I have a major Star Wars ride update. Well, you tell me in the comment section, is it major or minor? But I do have an update. The Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run gets a new mission on May 22nd. And it's tied to the Mandalorian and Grogu film. More interactive and improved real-time visuals. But the big thing, a storyline with the Mandalorian and Grogu. What do you think about that? Starting on May 22nd. And I bet by now you can guess the wait time for Smuggler's Run. Yep, another 45-minute wait. Shade is at a premium today, and even Chewbacca needs the shade. Well, maybe more than most. Yes, we do have one original trilogy character walking around. It's a good one. Chewbacca doing his meet and greet in the shade. I have to check on something here in Black Spire Market. Here in the menagerie, we still have Darth Gary captured. And over here, it looks like they have restocked the brown Jedi robes. They ran out during MegaCon. Please note that in a galaxy far, far away, they use regular hangers, just like our galaxy does. Looks like Mando is hungry. He's heading over to get a Rondo wrap. Interesting. Rise of the Resistance, not the longest wait time in the park. It's only 55 versus the 60 we saw for Slinky Dog Dash. Now here in Orlando, unlike the West Coast, Hollywood, Anaheim, you have to leave Galaxy's Edge to see Darth Vader. And don't you think that's goofy? There is the construction of Monstropolis, Monster Inc. Land, Monster Land. I don't know. I'm probably gonna call it Monsterland. A lot of scaffolding. A lot of scaffolding. And on the wall here, I'm still trying to make this a thing. Make it bigger, better than 6'7", 6'7". It's 2319, 2319, but it's just not sticking with the kids. Over here by Star Tours is where Darth Vader does his meet and greet. Yeah, he's over there. Hold on. See if I can get a shot or not. Right back there. I don't know, his outfit's kind of dark. Can you see him? And his helmet's kind of small. Not as big as Darth helmets. I'm not cheating. I'm just guessing a 5-minute wait for Star Tours. And it is, because that's what it always is. You exit Star Tours through a gift shop. I wonder how much merchandise in there is like exclusive to the park, or you can just buy it online. Look at this Grogu Loungefly backpack for $90. Oh no, you know, I'm not a big fan of the show, but gosh dog it, if this backpack isn't adorable. Don't let my wife Nikki see this. She would probably want that one. The Grogu Walt Disney World sweatshirt is $65. Star Wars trucker hat, 27 bucks. $80 for the indoor. It sounds like I'm saying indoor. Like it's indoors instead of outside. The indoor Forest Moon. I can't help it. The baseball looking jersey is $80. Sorry about that. I can't get over myself. Can I flip it around and show you? That is the back of the jersey, the number on there, 83. And there's the sleeve. the indoor. Oh no, I'll stop. It's just my, I guess my southern accent. But there you go, 80 bucks for this. It's pretty cool looking. Or maybe you want a Rebel Alliance baseball jersey. Same price. There's that sleeve. That sleeve there. What's the number on the back of this one though? Ah, 77. Well, I guess that's when the Rebels came out in the movie theater, right? Darth Vader is my favorite Star Wars character. His Loungefly, also $90 like Grogu, but gosh dog it, I think the Grogu one's better, despite Darth Vader being my favorite. This is another place where you can buy lightsabers from. For example, these here are $250, but you know, I would suggest you go to InSabers and use my discount code. Not to brag, but my saber is longer. That one's 31, mine is 36. What did you guys think I was talking about? Oh, here's one for $349. I think InSabers might be having a buy one get one free. Go check out the website, link in the description. Well, look at this. They have a Mandalorian helmet here for $120. So I have a decision to make. My Disney Pass expires in less than a week. Less than a week's time. Now, I was gonna upgrade my pass. Like about a month ago, I was set on upgrading. And then I'm like, well, I should probably wait until it's closer to my actual renewal time. So I waited, and now I don't think I'm gonna upgrade. I'm gonna keep it the same level, which I think is Pixie. It's like the lowest level. You gotta deal with blockout dates, and you don't have access to the parks on the weekends, like Saturday and Sunday, which I really don't care about that. I mean, I don't want to be in any theme park on Saturdays. It's the busiest day for theme parks. And then, I wouldn't mind Sunday though, but I really don't care about being at Disney on the weekend so much. I did want to reduce the number of blockout dates, and that would happen if I would upgrade like one level. But the price is almost double. Double the price for weekends, which I don't care about, and the blockout date. So I think I'm going to keep it at the same level and then just try to manage my blockout dates better, you know? Like I could record some videos, you know, a week I have access to the park and then not post them until, you know, the week, or, you know, 1 or 2 until the week that I don't have access. That way it's not like I'm skipping weeks and stuff. I just don't know if it's worth double the price, especially since I don't care about the weekends. That's the main thing. But I have to decide for sure. Like, ooh, I think in 6 days. So I don't know, if you care to share your thoughts on that, you can leave a comment. But I think I have my mind made up. I think the rough stretch is like 2 weeks, at least 2 weeks. I can't come during Christmas, and like 2 weeks during Easter, and a week during spring break. Those are the hard spots with this particular pass. It might even be 3 weeks for Christmas. I'm not sure. I can't remember. I do remember I was blocked out the week before Easter and the week after Easter, and then not too different of a time frame by Easter, I was blocked out a week for spring break. So it's like I was blocked out for a week for spring break, had access for a week, and then blocked out for 2 weeks. That's a hard stretch, especially when you're trying to live stream. So, you know, I could have doubled up some days and recorded some videos to post later. I guess that's going to have to be my strategy if I do indeed decide not to upgrade. I sure could have used that sunscreen today. I don't know why I forgot. I had a leisurely morning, even took myself to breakfast. I could have gotten here earlier, probably done some rides, because the wait times would have been shorter had I gotten here earlier. But you know, every so often I like to treat myself to a breakfast, and I did today. So paid the price by having longer wait times. But anyway, thanks for hanging out with me today. Now you know what's happening at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Don't miss the magic, don't miss the fun. See you next time.